YouTube, Dawson Ryder here with
Dawson's Rambles.
So today we had the Power Rangers Fan Friday in which they reveal new stuff, usually Lightning Collection stuff, you know, and as usual the fandom kind of overhyped it. They're like, oh my god, I can't believe in this one announcement they're going to announce the Dino Fury cast, give a Beast Morphers trailer, announce Sentai isn't cancelled, announce Power Rangers isn't cancelled, and cure cancer. But it ended up just being a look at Wave 6, which we already knew about since 1989. There was one little surprise about this news, which was the fourth figure in this wave is not, what is story, Mark? It is not, God, I can't stop thinking of that. It is not Green Ranger, it's actually Goldar, which was kind of a sort of rumor. But what's funny about this is, okay guys, so in case you didn't know, let's get this out of the way first, in case you're watching this video without having known before. Wave 6 is in Space Yellow, Ashley, with her terrifying face. Her civilian head is scary, it scares me. I'm having nightmares already and I haven't even gone to sleep yet. And then we have Zeo Ranger 5 Tommy, who does have a different head, which is more in line with his hairstyle. Like, Tommy really leans himself towards different Lightning Collection heads, because his hairstyle has like a distinct evolution to it. So, we got that. And then we have MMPR Black regular version with Zach's Season 2 look. And then the fourth one we thought was going to be MMPR Green because there was a leaked picture of all of them together sitting on a computer like a weird Toy Story D-list version. But it turns out it's actually Goldar, a regular release of Goldar. Because it's funny because I saw people just saying like, we need a regular release. I'm like, dude, the GameStop one's so easy to get, we don't need a regular release. But we're getting one, and the difference is he's like slightly different painted and he doesn't have the wings. So if you want the wings, you gotta go to GameStop to get it. So that was the surprise. And so what's funny about that is that, like I said, there was all these kind of high expectations on what was gonna be announced today for Fan First Friday. Honestly, I was only really expecting Wave 6 and maybe a couple other surprises, because that's sort of what has happened before. It's never been huge, but it's always been like the wave we knew about and then one or two other little nuggets of stuff like a retail exclusive we didn't know about. That was as high as my expectations went. I thought it would be funny because of how much everyone was overhyping it if they just did Wave 6, since we've already known about it for some time, and that's what happened. So that was funny. But the other funny part is, the one surprise could have been the fact that it was Goldar instead of MMPR Green, but that was leaked a few hours before the Fan First Friday started, which I found to be hilarious. This is Wave 6. They are up for pre-order pretty much everywhere you can pre-order them. It's also kind of funny. There's all kinds of funny things about the Lightning Collection. Again, the third funny thing is that, guys, do you remember when they said that we were only going to get Wave 5 in 2020? They said there was only going to be Wave 5. There was going to be like other, you know, retail exclusives and con exclusives or whatever at the time when cons were a thing. But you know what I mean. They said Wave 5 was going to be the only proper wave. Anybody else remember that? Is this another Shazam situation? Is it a Mandela effect? The Bernstein Bears? I don't know. But I found that to be a funny thing that happened around this. And my thoughts on the wave still kind of stand from the preview. I'm actually a little bit disappointed we're not getting regular MMPR Green, because I was looking forward to us completing the core MMPR 7, because then we could move on. I'm sure there's still going to be MMPR guys, because lots of people were saying like, oh, I can't wait till we move on, but you realize that once we move on from the core Rangers, we're going to be getting all the variants. You got metallic armor, you got the movies, you got the ninja suits, you got the sentries. There's like literally dozens of MMPR variants, but I'm actually kind of looking forward to those because it's ones we don't get. But I was looking forward to us getting the team completed, and now it's Goldar. Goldar and buying Zed again and the second putties are probably the least excited I've been about anything in my life, so I'm not really looking forward to Goldar. I am kind of looking forward to MMPR Black, even though his helmet's kind of weird. Lots of people were curious whether it was going to be Zach or Adam. I pretty much knew it was going to be Zach, because Adam has lots of other chances for heads. You know, because you could do the Ninjetti suit, you can do the movie suit, Zeo Ranger 4, Green Turbo. You have all kinds of options for him, so it was pretty much a shoo-in for Zach. I'm looking forward to Zeo Ranger 5. I still feel like his helmet looks a little too big and funny, but it looks a little bit better in the press shots. Some of the poses look wonky, kind of like Omega's, but I'll wait to judge. And Ashley, it's just cool to start in space, but I'm still kind of meh on this wave. Like, it just feels like this weird, like, phoned-in leftover wave where it's just like slight variants on things we've already gotten. And, you know, I like the idea of them giving us exclusives that were like a con exclusive, like Gold, re-released in an altered form, because the con exclusives can be harder to get. But in my opinion, the retail ones are super easy to get, so I don't know why. I could see them doing that in the future, but it just kind of sucks to have a slot taken up by someone that's really easy to get already at GameStop. and other means. But I guess Goldar's kind of more of a shoo-in. Like, I would expect to see him in something like this because he's like, oh my god, MMPR! But like Psycho Blue probably wouldn't be because A, they did the 5-pack, but he's more obscure. But yeah, so just kind of weird. Just a last note, we did get some actual press photos of the white Drago Ranger, who's still jank because he's available in the UK now. Still no word on the US as of this recording, but that's it for today, guys. What did you think of today's news? Are you excited for Wave 6? Are you more excited now that it's Goldar? Let me know in the comments as always. Until next time, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell. Notifications of my videos. Das the Writer, signing out.